Welcome back to A Minute with Alan. This episode is about PMA. I'll tell you about that in a minute. I was fired by a guy named W. Clement Stone. He owned 40 companies, and one of the companies he owned was the organization up here, a behavioral consulting firm that brought me up to the Providence area. W. Clement Stone has a fabulous history. He's passed away now. When I worked for him, he was 80-something. But in the 20s and 30s, he sold industrial insurance, which means he would go through sweatshops and factories, 6 floors without an elevator, and for pennies a week, 2-3 pennies a week, he would sell industrial insurance, which meant if you died, you wouldn't be buried in a pauper's field. You'd be buried in a proper cemetery. And for 2 or 3 cents a week, people would take this out. And he grew rich doing this. And finally, he founded a company called Consolidated Insurance. And eventually, he sold that company for a fortune. He surrounded himself with smart financial people. And W. Clement Stone went on to believe in positive mental attitude. That's PMA. Now, the science of etiology is the science of cause and effect. And Stone believed that a positive mental attitude is what got him to where he was at that time with $450 million. And he lectured at schools and colleges about this and in companies and so forth. And wrote books on it. But in reality, he was a really smart insurance guy and a smart businessman. He knew exactly what he was doing. He was innovative. And I told him finally that his ideology was mixed up. He didn't have $450 million because he had a positive mental attitude. He had a positive mental attitude because he had $450 million. And if he gave everybody $450 million, they'd all have a positive mental attitude. Not long after that, I was fired. Go figure.